Iseso ya Kuthungulula Maminista mami vekyo vikanganiro la manethio mayoloto ni President William Ruto ndini uwanza maya kenza Niyalika Muthenya wa Keli Umunthi ndini wa mbunge nene vala minista muveani wa uimiandri karanja undumana minista Oloote muveani wa Kuthungulula ni adendwale mevikite mbe wanza ma isu kana mbunge isu kwende na kuitetembikia wa yuni maminista atano ni mama vikite na Kuthungulula evo adendwale wa muvea wa Kuthungulula Roslyn Soipantu ya maundoni makonetie usese Darius Chilsira maundoni makonetie ukwinake Eric Murith maundoni makonetie kana maundoni maki Brian Mutua ni watu mbani silibot.
Muthungulula Maminista Niyalika Muthenyani wa Keli itina wa Iseso kwambililwa Muthenyani wa iyo Maminista ala mevikite mbe wanza mai ni evo ola ona minister muveani wa usesi Aden Barendwale na ola ona nengiwe minister muveani wa uthinikia uvinduku wanzeve.
So Kenya Defense Forces are in the streets. They are in Boni Forest fighting Al-Shabaab. They are in North Rift making sure that we deal with the banditry. They were in Westgate during the terror attack. They were in Garissa University during the terror attack where we lost many people. So for peace, public order, public safety, where the police are overwhelmed, Article 241 3B kicks in the function of the Minister for Defense. By then me is once the article kicks in, then I am supposed to do certain subsidiary.
Is signifying a determination that you will not get roped into the cartels that have bedeviled the water sector over the years. If you have been taken through the State Department of Irrigation and the construction of those mega dams, from Badasa to Ma Dam, they are all...
I will engage in my duties, bracing and embracing integrity, honesty and accountability, to lead from the front. And if there are couplets, and I would expect the same from state officers under my mandate in the ministry. And if any of them is found capable of this, I understand we are a constitutionally bound country, and I will let the agents that deal with corruption, that is the anti-EACC and other investigative bodies, take their course, and the law should be followed to the latter. Thank you, sir.
Nelson.
You come into the cabinet as the face of the young people. I'd like to know how you intend to use your ministry to create employment, because the biggest problem that we have in the country at the moment is youth unemployment. I want to hear that. And what innovations will you be proposing in the cabinet to make sure that the young people of this country have opportunities to be employed?
Go ahead.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. I would like to respond to Honorable Nelson on youth employment. 75% of Kenya's economy is driven by agriculture. I appreciate that. And I also appreciate that the young people are advocating for services. I am not naive, and I will appreciate that. On youth employment, the ministry as a State Department of Irrigation. Irrigation is mandated to harvest, store water. It is mandated to reclaim lands for productivity. And it is also mandated to increase the acreage of irrigation in the country. If approved by this House, I will first of all start by sensitization. We need as a country to appreciate that agriculture is not a by the way. It is a profession in itself. It is an economic activity that generates income to more of us. The young people, we need to understand that since high school, I would work with other ministries such as the Ministry of Education, that projects such as micro irrigation that the ministry is rolling out, whereby we sink boreholes, pump the water to an elevated tank, and give the opportunity to clubs like 4K clubs to irrigate land for subsistence farming. Those activities are being coordinated with agriculture teachers to inculcate that and train the young people, who I understand approximately 800,000 to 500,000 young people are getting out of tertiary institutions. If they have this prior knowledge, and when they come out, I will advocate for private entrepreneurs to further these skills acquired at school level, while the ministry's job would be to provide water for irrigation. On innovation, we as a country, we have to embrace the fact that technology is changing every day. Changes in technology comes with new ideas, brighter and better ways to do activities. For example, in the ministry, these meters are GSM enabled, creating more opportunities for the youth. And if I find an opportunity to sit in the cabinet as approved by this house, I would also be a champion to developing policies, not only in my ministry, but in other ministries that accommodates their issues.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Naisula.
Thank you, Speaker.
Ngiripoti yangu Mbau TV kuma musiene mwanene wa Ilovi.